Welcome back to All About Fragrance. My name is Josh, and today we're going to be going over everything that I found in 2019 that just spoke to me. So it's going to be my top fragrant finds of 2019, kind of like a year in review type of video. Let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to start out with a house that I've found recently that I really liked. They're on Instagram. I'm not sure if there's like a lot of reviewers that have reviewed this house or not, but it was the first house that me and my wife actually really liked every single thing that we smelled from the house. And then also there was a fragrance that is tuberose heavy, or at least, yeah, tuberose heavy, that I actually liked. And it kind of freaked me out because I hate white florals. I hate anything that smells kind of like old lady-ish. And I always picture white florals as smelling like an old lady. Not sure why. It just really blew my mind. The fragrance house is called Laughing Saint Fragrances. And this is their little discovery set that they send out. As you can see, my favorite is that one right there on the end because it's almost gone. Me and my wife really loved that one. But also that tuberose one is not bad. And then there's also another one, Percentini. And then the one I really loved is La Figue et l'Olive. Not sure how to pronounce those. But they're all fantastic. If you haven't smelled this house, look them up on Instagram. And I think they have a website as well. But Laughing Saint Fragrances. So the next house I want to go over is called OK Fine Fragrances. And this house has just amazed me. It's another one of the houses that I've tried a lot of stuff from them, and I've loved everything so far. Really loved them. I actually won a giveaway that they were doing on Instagram. So I do have one of their smaller bottles I can show you the presentation of. And this one is VBO, which means it's a double vanilla fragrance aged in bourbon seasoned American oak barrel. So vanilla bourbon oak, VBO. So it comes in this cool little thing. And this is what the bottle looks like, the presentation. So this fragrance is a really good, really nice vanilla fragrance, and you can kind of get that little bit of oak, a little bit of smoky bourbon in there. But on skin, it's not smoky. It's straight vanilla. It does come across with a little bit of that woodsy. It's a really good fragrance, and it lasts a very long time. What really interests me about that house is aging the fragrance in barrels. Like, I was just wondering how that process would go and how it would affect the fragrance and stuff. And as soon as they came out, that's exactly what I've been looking for. So, anyways, other than VBO, one that's really stand out to me was the PRO. And I know it's patchouli aged in a rum oak barrel. That's the PRO. Oh my god, that fragrance is so damn good. I really need another bottle from them, and I think that's going to be my next purchase. Another fragrance house that I found in 2019 is actually Svensk Parfums. That house and that fragrance, as you can see, it's almost gone. But damn, that's good. Like, there's just nothing I can say about this fragrance that's bad at all. Everything is amazing. I get tons and tons of compliments with this. Me and my wife both wear this fragrance, so it's definitely a unisex fragrance, easy to wear. But yeah, super good, long lasting, projects like a beast, and like I said, very easy compliment getter, Verky. They have a few others that I haven't tried. They just released a few not too long ago. But Verke, from what I've smelled, is my favorite by far. Another house that I tried in 2019 is this one right here, Beach Giza. And this one is Cocoa Moon. And it smells really, really good. Like, it's kind of reminds me of Virgin Island water, but then it has like a little bit of a dirtier vibe to it, which I fucking love. And it lasts a very long time, projects, and it smells amazing to me. It kind of smells like it has like a vetiver in there as well, like a kind of a GIT vetiver. Something in there is a little bit greener, but the coconut in this is really, really nice. But yeah, that's from Beach Giza, Cocoa Moon. And this one right here, man, I'm in love with this one. It's Renier, I believe it's Renier, Parfums, Oud Rain. This is an amazing fragrance. My wife got me this decant from crystalfragrance.com. Shout out to Crystal, love you. I'm actually wearing this one today, so I'll go ahead and spray another spray. Oh. So this has a lot of fruits in it. I think the main one in there is papaya. I know it also has mango. I think it has a few different ones in there, but probably one of the easiest wearing, mass appealing-ish ouds. So if you're kind of wanting to get into oud, but you don't know what ones that you would like to get into, I highly suggest you try this one out right here. Again, Renier Parfums, Oud Rain. This is actually from Byron Parfums, Oud Bourbon. I won this in a giveaway. It was by Door Parfums. You can find them on Instagram as well. This fragrance, it grows on me each time I wear it. Like, I love it more and more. I just wore this the other day to work. I could actually smell it this morning when I got up. So it lasts over 12 hours on my skin. There's not a very pungent bourbon or alcohol vibe that you get from it, but you definitely do pick it up. The oud isn't like a stinky oud or anything like that. It's very nice. My wife, though, when I came home, she said, "You smell pretty." And then she told me, "You kind of smell like kind of feminine." And I was like, "Oh, okay, thanks." But yeah, when I first spray it, it's definitely manly, but I guess the dry down to her kind of smelled a little bit more feminine. You still pick up a little bit of white florals, but it's not bad. The florals in here are very nice. I've noticed with Byron, they use a lot of florals in their fragrances. Some of them lean more feminine than others, so give them a try. Oud Bourbon is amazing. They also have the Chronic. Fucking amazing. I love that fragrance. And then there's also Mula Mula. Super, super good fragrance. This one right here, very, very good. I got into Gallagher last year. A lot of Gallagher. But this one right here is definitely one of my favorites. Rosé All Day. And I'm glad they put All Day in there because this shit lasts all day long. And smells amazing. I wore this on my trip to Gatlinburg for New Year's. And nothing but compliments there. Everybody loved it. It smells phenomenal. You can see all the notes that are in there if you wanted to take a look at that. I can read it off. Apple crisp, plum, dark rose, brown sugar, tonka bean, stainless steel. I don't get a lot of stainless steel in it though, if I'm being completely honest with you, but it does have a little bit of that in there. The next one that was a big hit for me in 2019 is this one right here. Tom Ford Ombre Leather. This one was actually given to me by my buddy Drew. Uh, you can find him on Instagram. Drew's Fragrance Reviews, I believe is his name. Hopefully I said that right. Beautiful, beautiful fragrance. Really, really nice. Does kind of smell like Tuscan leather. It does kind of smell like Tuscan leather. It's that fruity leather, but not exactly like it. I think the other one's a little bit more raw of a leather smell. But anyways, moving on. One of the biggest finds for me, not just because of the fragrance, but also the guy behind the smell, the face of the company, Mr. Zaharoff. Such a great guy. But it's Zaharoff Signature Pour Homme. I just did a review about it, my last video. But yeah, you can go watch that to get all the info and stuff like that. But he's such a good guy. Easy to talk to. He's been going around doing review the reviewer videos. So if you haven't checked those out, check out his YouTube channel. But yeah, super good fragrance. You can see behind me there's a little poster thing that if you fill out the info they'll send you and stuff, and it has like the blueprint of the bottle. So super good fragrance, really good company. I really love everything that he's doing, so I really like to support him. This one's called Zoha Aroma, and it is Campfire. This one is inspired by the Fireplace by Replica. It smells very, very similar. Projects really well. I've worn it a few times, as you can see. Really love that. So Zoha Aroma, really good house. It's from Wet Shaving Products. They have a lot of colognes inspired by and original creations. This one is inspired by Aventus, and theirs is called Olympus. And then it has who made it and all that on the back. Really good bottle, nice presentation, really good distribution. It's not the greatest, but it does smell really good. It doesn't smell exactly like a carbon copy of Aventus, but it is a good Aventus. It's more of like a fruitier Aventus, but it does still have that smokiness to it as well. This one right here by Dua Fragrances. If you don't know, they make inspired expressions, but this one is actually an inspired expression by two different, where they mix two different ones together, and it's called Supernova in the Casino. This is definitely one of my favorite things I've smelled this year, or this past year. Oh yeah, I got this Christmas, or like right before Christmas. So it was at the very end of the year, but this one is amazing. It takes the best of Elysium and also BR540. So it's a mixture of both of those. Man, and this stuff projects like hardcore, and it lasts a very, very, very long time. I think you can pick this up for like $64, $65, and go light on the trigger. So it's going to last you a very long time. But yeah, I have a couple more from them. I'm going to be doing a giveaway of some of the ones that they sent me. So look forward to that. If you don't know, follow me on Instagram. Probably going to do it over there on Instagram. So this next house I want to talk about is called Ciaran Nyc. Not sure if you can see that. Ciaran Nyc. But yeah, so they're on Instagram. A couple of reviewers have reviewed their fragrances. But this one is called Nitro Noir. It's my favorite I've smelled so far. But guess what? It's the only one I've smelled. So, but this one really, really blew me away. It smells so good. It's got, I think, raspberry or some type of berry. It's got musk and it's got some woods in there. Lasts a long time, smells phenomenal, and you can't really go wrong. I love their presentations. They have a white bottle and like a really bright label that pops off the bottle, so it looks amazing on your shelf. So if you haven't heard of them, check them out as well. I got a couple decants that were sent to me by Mr. Cologne 76, like probably at the first of the year last year. Oh crap, I forgot to go over this one by Gallagher. It's called Amongst Waves. Not sure if you have smelled that one or not, but it's one that I smelled last year and I fell in love with. Man, whew, I forgot about this one. Super potent, very strong projection, lasts a really long time. It's a watermelon forward fragrance, but it's kind of like a candied watermelon. But then it's got a lot of depth to it as well. It's kind of like a salty watermelon vibe. I really, really love that one for the summertime. Another one, this one was sent to me by Mr. Cologne 76 on Instagram when I won his little giveaway where he sends samples. And this one's called Candy Oud. And that one is from Roja Parfums. This one is definitely not for like the beginner oud enthusiast. It kind of smells like cow shit and candy thrown in it. But for some reason I can't stop smelling it. Like I kept the decant just so I could go back and smell it from time to time. And when I did wear it, like on skin, it is so amazing. Like it does have a fecal oud, kind of. But that candy in there and then whatever else is in there, I don't even know the notes. It's just a phenomenal fragrance. It lasts a really long time and smells amazing. I really want to try Sweetie Oud, but I haven't smelled that one yet. But Candy Oud, amazing. Oh, and this one is called Portrait of a Lady by Frederic Malle. This one is probably one of my favorite roses. So clean and elegant and not powdery. See, that's the thing with me and rose. Like, I usually don't like florals, but if it is a clean, crisp rose, I love it. But if it's powdery, I freaking hate it. I don't like it at all. And this one is definitely not powdery. It's very nice, pleasant, clean musk. Really, really, really good. So, that's all of the ones I have sitting over here. My 2019 review, or year in review, whatever you want to call it. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. And that's all I got, guys. I hope you like this video, and I'll see you next time. Peace!